Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to configure site recovery for certain servers which are critical in environment in case of disaster. So I'm going to log into vSphere web client. I'm using vSphere client version 6.5. Once you logged in, go to the menu and click on site recovery. So currently I'm configuring vSphere replication based site recovery. We have also array based replication where we need SRM adapters in the storage and to configure the same. So currently we don't have that option, but I'm configuring the site recovery using a vSphere replication based. So open the site recovery console here. I'm using the site recovery version 8.1. So when you log into the site recovery manager, you need to connect to another site, that is VCSA-01B in my case. So this is the primary site and this is the recovery site. So you can see the status here. It shows connected, and first I'm going to create a protection groups. So what is protection groups? So protection groups is a group which contains a collection of VMs which will be failed over to the recovery site in case of disaster. So I'll type it, give it the name, recovery. So region A01 is our primary site and B01 is the recovery site. So as previously said, we have like array based replication, vSphere replication based, storage policies. So now we'll configure individual VMs vSphere replication. So I'll select all these three VMs. So recovery plan I'll configure later. I'll not. Okay, our sales site recovery plan protection group is ready now. We'll go ahead and create a new recovery plan. Recovery plan is a series of steps that will run during the failover. So I'll select the one which I have recently created, the protection group. So I'll leave it as default. So now sales recovery plan is ready for us to test. So okay, go to host and cluster. See, our 3 VMs is currently in the A region. Let me open region B. So you can see these 3 VMs here. So currently it will be in powered off state in the recovery side. So what I'll do is, we have an option like to test the recovery plan. I'll show you what happens during the test. So you can replicate the changes, but this is just a test and it will not power on this VMs. It's a just test. Everything will happen in the background and without interrupting the real servers, the actual servers. It's running. You can see the steps, what are the steps that is going to be performed. Okay, once the testing has been done, it shows test has been completed, and we can see a small powered on status of the machine here, and it is like not actually powered on. For the testing purpose it is powered on. So our test is successful, so we can go ahead and clean up this one. Once the cleanup is done, we can go ahead and run the actual recovery and see what happens. So now our recovery plan is ready to run. So understand, it's a planned migration. This is disaster in case of any disaster happens to the site, so you can click on this option. We'll go with the planned migration. So see, you can see it's all 3 are in powered off state with the previous icon is gone. So I'll just click on finish. Here it is shedding on the VMs here. It's powered off. All 3 is got powered off. So it's powering on here now. Yeah, you can see the actions here. all three is powered on. So now our VMs has been powered on a B side. Once run has been completed, you need to reprotect. What happens in the reprotect is, so to reverse the action that you currently performed, so you need to reprotect. So we'll go ahead and reprotect. You can see your reprotect includes cleanup and version data store and devices. Whatever happened in the host where it is got recovered, it will clean up all the steps, and it will make sure that once the site is ready in case of disaster, so we can fail back from the recovery site to the primary site. So you can see that I can run and test once again. So here you can see in my primary site it all shows us ready to recover state. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and now you can see this protected site is region 1 and recovery site is E1A. It's a planned migration and number of VMs is 3, and I'll do this. So my VMs are back into my primary site, so it's in powered off state. So we need to do a cleanup of all the steps completed, and we need to reprotect and make sure that it's ready for okay, it's ready now. We need to do the cleanup and make sure it's ready for the run or test in case of future use. So what are the steps it has happened, you can see in the okay, I'll go and see the history, and so here test, cleanup, recovery, you can export the one which you need. You can see what has happened. Reprotect. You can see this report and identify in case if there is an issue or failure in your process. So, still running. Okay, it's now run, and in my B site it's back to the normal state, and in my A site it's up and running all the VMs. So my suggestion is to build a tiny VM or Linux VMs, which is easy if you are having a small environment to test and recover. So in my next videos I'll show some advanced topics in the site recovery. What are the settings that we can apply for the protection groups and the recovery plans. It's kind of advanced topics I'll cover in my next video. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more videos and updates. Thank you.